Have you ever wondered why problems exist in the first place? An intriguing question, isn't it? Now, I'm not talking about those pesky little inconveniences that pop up in our daily lives. No, I'm talking about those big, complex problems that seem insurmountable, the ones that make us scratch our heads and wonder, how on earth am I going to solve this? Well, the truth of the matter is, problems are an integral part of life, as essential as the air we breathe. And no, I'm not just being philosophical here. Without problems, our lives would be monotonous, stagnant. Problems are the catalysts that push us forward, propelling us into the realm of growth, development, and innovation. Think of it this way. Problems are like puzzles waiting to be solved. They challenge us, test our abilities, and ultimately make us better, stronger, and more creative. Each problem we encounter is a new opportunity to learn, to grow, and to innovate. But here's the real kicker. The solution to a problem is often hidden within the problem itself. Sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? But it's true. The key to unlocking the solution lies in understanding the problem, dissecting it, peeling back its layers until we uncover the hidden gem within. So the next time you're faced with a problem, don't despair. Instead, embrace it, dive deep into it, explore it from every angle. The solution isn't some elusive, mystical entity. It's right there, hidden within the very problem you're trying to solve. And remember, the journey to the solution is just as important as the solution itself. It's during this journey that we grow, that we innovate, that we transform, so don't rush it. Enjoy it. Relish it. Remember, problems are not roadblocks, but mere detours to better solutions. Embrace the detours and you'll be amazed at the innovative solutions you'll discover along the way. After all, the solution is hidden within the problem. So, look closer, think deeper, and you'll find it. Trust me, it's there, waiting to be discovered. In 1968, a scientist named Spencer Silver was facing a problem. He was at 3M, a multinational conglomerate company, attempting to develop a super strong adhesive. Yet every experiment seemed to steer him in the opposite direction. Instead of a powerful adhesive, Silver was left with a light, pressure-sensitive glue that could easily be peeled away. This was not the result Silver had been hoping for. He had set out with the goal of creating an adhesive that would form an unbreakable bond. What he had instead was a substance that stuck to objects but could be easily lifted off. It was a failure, or so it seemed. However, Silver didn't discard his seemingly unsuccessful invention. He began exploring potential uses for this new kind of adhesive. He shared his findings with his colleagues at 3M, demonstrating the unique properties of the adhesive that was strong enough to stick to surfaces, yet gentle enough to be removed without leaving any residue. One of these colleagues was Art Fry, a chemist at 3M. Fry sang in his church choir and was frustrated with his bookmarks that kept falling out of his hymnal. He remembered Silver's adhesive and thought it could be the solution to his problem. Fry coated his bookmarks with the adhesive. To his delight, they stayed put, yet could be repositioned without damaging the pages. And just like that, the Post-it note was born. What initially seemed like a failure became the seed for a revolutionary idea. An idea that transformed the way we organize information, brainstorm, and remind ourselves of important tasks. Silver's problem had hidden within it the solution to a need the world didn't even know it had. The adhesive that couldn't hold strong became the adhesive that didn't need to. It became the adhesive that could stick, remove, and re-stick, the perfect tool for temporary attachment. Silver's initial failure turned into a groundbreaking invention that we all use today. The story of the Post-it notes is a testament to the power of perspective, a reminder that sometimes the solution is indeed hidden in the problem. What does it mean to innovate? That's a question that's been pondered by countless thinkers, creators, and problem solvers throughout history. Innovation is often seen as a spark, a sudden burst of insight that leads to a groundbreaking idea, but in reality, it's a process, a journey that evolves over time. It's about seeing things not as they are, but as they could be. It's about challenging the status quo, asking the tough questions, and daring to think outside the box. When we talk about innovation, we're not just talking about inventing something new. We're talking about taking what already exists and making it better, more efficient, more effective. Innovation is often born out of necessity, out of the need to solve a problem or overcome a challenge. It's about identifying a gap, a need, or a pain point, and then finding a creative, novel way to fill that gap or ease that pain. Picture this. You're in a dark room, and you need to find a way out. You could sit there lamenting the darkness, or you could use it as an opportunity to innovate. Maybe you create a light source. Maybe you develop a new way to navigate in the dark. The point is, you use the problem itself as a catalyst for innovation. But innovation isn't just about problem solving, it's also about perspective. It's about looking at things from a different angle, seeing the possibilities where others see obstacles. It's about being open to new ideas, willing to take risks, and resilient in the face of failure. Because yes, innovation involves failure, but as any innovator will tell you, failure is just another stepping stone on the path to success. Innovation is about growth and evolution. It's about pushing boundaries and expanding horizons. It's about striving for better, for more, for progress. It's about turning difficulties into opportunities and opportunities into breakthroughs. Innovation is not just about creating new things, it's about improving and evolving. It's about turning the impossible into the possible and the ordinary into the extraordinary. And it all starts with a single question. What does it mean to innovate? Ever thought about how your perspective can change the game? Now let's talk about perspective. It's an incredibly powerful tool that can completely transform how we see and interact with the world. It's like wearing a pair of glasses with interchangeable lenses. Each lens lets us see the world in a different light, and sometimes that light can reveal hidden solutions. Imagine for a moment you're a hiker lost in a dense forest. You've been walking for hours and every tree, every path looks the same. You're stuck in a problem. But what if you could climb a tree and see the forest from above? Suddenly you have a bird's eye view and the forest doesn't seem so intimidating anymore. You can see the paths, the clearings, the way out. That's the power of perspective. It's not about changing the problem, but how you view it. In the world of innovation, perspective plays a crucial role. It's the difference between seeing a problem as an insurmountable obstacle or an opportunity for creative solutions. It's not about ignoring the problem or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about acknowledging it, understanding it, and then flipping it on its head to see what else it could be. Take a moment and think about a problem you're facing right now. How are you looking at it? Are you stuck in the forest, or are you climbing a tree to get a better view? Try changing your perspective. See the problem not as a roadblock, but as a puzzle waiting to be solved. As an opportunity to innovate and create something new and unique. This isn't always easy. It requires a shift in mindset, a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone, and an acceptance that the solution may not be immediately obvious. But remember, the most ingenious solutions often come from the most unexpected places. They're hidden in the problem, waiting to be discovered. By changing your perspective, you can uncover the hidden solutions in your problems. So, what can we take away from all this? Well, if you've been following along, you'd agree that problems aren't necessarily the roadblocks we often perceive them to be. Instead, they are catalysts for innovation and growth. They push us to think differently, to look at things from a new perspective, and to find solutions that we might not have considered otherwise. Take the humble Post-it note, for instance. It was born out of a problem, a failed adhesive. But instead of discarding it, the creators saw potential, a new perspective. And from that perspective sprung an iconic product that is now a staple in offices and households worldwide. The key takeaway is that problems are not detriments, but opportunities. They are the birthplace of innovation, the starting point of growth. They compel us to step outside our comfort zones, to challenge our assumptions, and to delve into the unknown in search of solutions. And more often than not, the solution is hidden within the problem itself. It's like a puzzle waiting to be solved. You just have to shift your perspective, to look beyond the obvious, to see what others might not. This concept is not just applicable to product development or business strategies. It's a philosophy that can be applied to all aspects of life. Whether you're dealing with personal challenges, societal issues, or global crises, the solution often lies within the problem. But to find it, you have to embrace the problem, not shy away from it. You have to be willing to question, to probe, to explore. You have to be open to possibilities, to new ways of thinking, and to the potential that lies within every problem. So remember, the next time you're faced with a problem, don't view it as a setback. See it as a challenge, an opportunity for growth and innovation. Next time you face a problem, don't shy away, embrace it, for it might just be hiding the solution you've been seeking.